Hi everyone! Hello, hello, hello. We are back. We are back. Yep, we are back back again with Sherlock Holmes. So, without further ado, let's get right on to it. Thank you, Bill, for the lurk. It's all good, man. Oh, I'll make myself comfortable too. Okay, we're still on the second case. If I can remember what we're doing, because I haven't played this for 2 weeks now. No dear. Where am I anyway? I'm at Doncaster. Alright then. Oh, something's happening. Hey, the Mexican.
Please, sir, we would ask you not to leave. We have some questions.
Are you the police?
No.
No, we are employed by the railway company. We are collecting witness statements about the train that disappeared last night.
Lo siento, I'm in a hurry.
Really?
Lo siento.
It seemed that you were waiting here for someone. Could you tell us if you were at the station last night?
No, I just arrived from South America.
A formidable journey, no doubt.
Yeah.
Which country are you from?
The Chile.
The Chile? You're from Chile? Okay, let me just... Smart clothes. Strong build. I've got an expensive cigar. Oh, wait. Go back. Martial arts. Wait, how can you tell he's had martial arts training? You know it better than I do. And... wrinkles. He's an old man who can do martial arts.
Chile? But you are Mexican.
Mexico.
No, you are wrong. Why would you think I'm Mexican?
Because of your cigars, though that's not actual proof, is it?
Because of your cigars.
Sí, cigarrillos. So what?
Those cigars are the Ricardo brand, from Mexico.
Yeah.
It is quite impossible to find them anywhere but there.
Pero not your business.
Pero? What's pero mean?
I don't suppose that you are on vacation. What business brought you here?
I was to meet my fellow compañeros. Where did you arrive yesterday? They were on that damn train. I will stay here and hope that the authorities find them, or their bodies. It's now my responsibility to repatriate them.
Who authorized you to do that?
The company I work for.
Could you tell me the name of the company?
It's not your concern.
Dude.
And what is your name?
Enough questions. Buenas tardes.
Not a very friendly man, and he is lying. He said that he just arrived, but we know that he has been here for several days.
Exactly. Well done, Watson. Ooh, I won't be caught here. Ooh. Telegraph. We're gonna use the telegraph. A side railway branch leads to the quarry. Okay, okay. The telegraph in here somewhere. Get out the way, Watson, for heaven's sake. No, don't close the door. I need to get... there. Telegraph, please. Telegraph my brother. Ugh, the brother we hate.
I asked Mycroft to find out some information on the WEA Coal Company. Here is his reply, and it is an interesting one.
Not bad. There are two companies, the Chilean Barcasas and the Mexican Caracal. Both wanted to purchase... For Christ's sake. My mic fell down. I'm sorry for the noise. Here no. I don't know where to put it. Sake. There. Now stay. Okay. Mexicans versus Chileans. No grudge. Okay. Really? Okay. Ouch. Ouch. What? I don't know where this is going. Okay. We can end the case here and now. Oh my days. Oh my days. We can just end the case here and now. Oh, for frick's sake, Mike. What are you doing? I have no room in this room. It's ridiculous. Wait a minute. Where is everybody? Nah. So we could... I don't know, we could, No, for fuck's sake! Does it still work from here? Who knows what they might do next? Contact the server. I mean, we can try it. Hi,
Then
Jafar,
the
how
case
are
is
you?
solved, Holmes.
Thanks for popping
What do you
in.
intend to do?
Well, I shall require assistance for the arrests. There were accomplices.
but
Nobody's
I
here at
know
the
that
moment,
look.
so...
You have your own ideas. What are they, Holmes?
On the one hand, we have Mycroft and his tedious political games.
trouble
He
with
will
my,
locate the guilty
mic
parties
staying,
without any trouble.
You know, just
But
staying there 'cause
it will be a
falling
long and
down.
drawn-out process,
I'm a bit
and possibly
annoyed
with
with
some
it.
compromise that will be to Mycroft's benefit. Our other option is the local constabulary, and advice from our friend Lestrade. The problem we have there is that the authorities seem to be incapable of acting quietly. They rely on brute force. it could result in an international scandal. All the same, I think that I prefer the forces methods. It would be better to resolve the case quickly and efficiently without any talk of politics.
Let us go home then. I'd like to begin writing a draft of this story.
Well, I'll put it up now, so... I don't know. So, can you hear me now? I'm okay, I guess. I don't know, to be honest. I'm a bit up in the air today. I did not give you the right ending. Do a spin on your chair. That normally helps me. I could try, but I don't have the room for it. Hang on, I'll try. That's as far as I can go. I can't spin it anymore. Because I'm in my small bedroom and I don't have room. Take that chair back. No, it's not the chair. The chair can spin. It's just I don't have the room to spin it in. It's too small. What am I doing? And the side railway branch. Side railway. Right. Anyway, I'm not taking this chair back, which has lights on it. Though I can't freaking.
The switch is rusted, but it still works.
I'll wear away to the quarry in a stolen rail track. Somebody saw the rails to temporarily cover the missing section of the old railway to the flooded quarry. I think. Ouch, ouch. Them going red actually makes me have a headache. It's not about theft. Actually, it may be about theft. I don't know. It's giving me a headache. Oh, for heaven's sake. That one then. What? No, that's not it either. That's the thing you see with this game. You can have so many conclusions and endings, but you have to pick the right one. Now, let's do this properly. Mexicans are angry, you see. Now, it's a trap. And you know what that means? The Mexicans sealed in the Chile. Will you hang on a minute? So we actually get to the end of this mystery. Train could have been oh man, that's horrible. So now I've got to change all this to make it fit. Yeah, I connected up. Right. So this is what happened. We finally solved the mystery of the vanishing train. The Mexicans and the Chileans both wanted the mine, to buy the mine. So, carefully planned murder. The Mexicans killed the Chileans and sank the train in a flooded quarry. So, I don't know whether you were here at the beginning, but yeah, the train disappeared, and for some reason, everybody was asked to leave except for the Chileans. That's fine. Milkshake, yum yum. Let's see. What was I? The Mexicans ordered everybody off the train except the Chileans because they wanted to buy the same mine or something. and then they directed the train into the flooded quarry, drowning all the Chileans on board. What a plot. Now, it's either to let Lestrade and the police do this, or giving it to his brother, which we're not keen on. I don't know. Justice or political gain? I hate politics. So I'm using it to Lestrade, man.
Then the case is solved, Holmes. What do you intend to do?
Well, I shall require assistance for the arrests. There were accomplices.
Ah, but I know that look. You have your own ideas. What are they, Holmes?
On the one hand, we have Mycroft and his tedious political games. He will locate the guilty parties without any trouble. But it will be a long and drawn-out process, and possibly with some compromise that will be to Mycroft's benefit. Our other option is the local constabulary, and advice from our friend Lestrade. The problem we have there is that the authorities seem to be incapable of acting quietly. They rely on brute force. It could result in an international scandal. All the same, I think that I prefer the forces methods. It would be better to resolve the case quickly and efficiently, without any talk of politics.
I hate politics.
Let us go home, then. I'd like to begin writing a draft of this story.
No, I did not say that we had finished here yet.
Oh, we're not finished.
Well,
Okay.
all right. What did I miss?
Watson, we know that the Barcazas Company directors were drowned in the flooded quarry, along with the train and Robinson's prototype. But we still need to corner the guilty party.
Right.
But how do you intend to prove... Oh, no. Please don't tell me we have to dive into the
Oh, for
lake.
heaven's sake, Watson.
You may rest assured that I have a far better idea. We have only to use our corrupt Doncaster station master as bait. He will unwittingly trap our Mexican friend.
Right.
Of course, you already had a plan. I shall follow you, Holmes.
Well, the case is solved, and we shall be heading home. May we have 2 tickets to London, please?
Right away. Wait a minute. You've solved the case.
In a manner of speaking, can you believe that the rescue service miraculously saved one of the Chileans who were on board the train? The police have ordered his immediate escort to London on the next train.
He pulled through then. He's alive.
Yes, by extreme good fortune. His condition is quite serious, and the method of transportation has its risk, but he will be held securely by the doctor and police officers. The gentleman carries some vital information on this case. I am sure of it.
Ah, really?
Your station will be famous, Mr. Duff. The journalists will be here before you know it. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Goodbye, gentlemans. Gentlemans. Gentlemen. So,
Gentlemen, you are under arrest.
Caramba! You traitor! You double-crossed me!
Oh no! No! Don't you think about it, y'all.
Good shot, Watson. I always knew you were a talented marksman.
I didn't want another life lost in this case, Holmes.
Oh my God! I thought I was a dead man.
You shouldn't be so glad about it. You'll be up before the
You'll
judge.
probably end up being a
Your testimony will be of great importance to the investigation. I would remind you that your cooperation will be the best way to ease your sentence. By the way, Watson, would you be so kind as to give me some shooting lessons later on?
Yes, but not in our sitting room, and not with you wearing a blindfold.
So that's that. We have solved our second case. It was carefully planned murder. The Mexicans killed the Chileans and sank the train to hide their crime. The dam breach was played to their advantage. They used their own barges to keep the train on the run for a few seconds and then sank it in the flooded quarry. The railway tracks were removed to hide the crime. The Mexicans' inhumanity towards the Chileans cost many lives, so the decision was made to act quickly. Lestrade will be informed. Yes, there we go. I am neutral. On to the next case, called Bloodbath. Bloodbath.
Holmes,
Oh, no.
what happened?
I feel deathly.
And you look it. Let me examine you. Please don't tell me that you've returned to your old habits.
Let's have a look then.
The pupil is dilated. The temperature appears to be normal. I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats.
Okay.
A weak pulse, around 50 beats per minute.
Oh no!
But you're dying, Holmes. Your pulse rate is dropping. We need to get you to the hospital immediately.
The antidote. Give it to me.
The antidote? You mean that you're poisoned?
Now. Please.
Here, drink it all. Don't tell me that you did this to yourself.
Hemlock and datura. I was compelled to.
You
Holmes,
idiot.
imagine if I'd not returned home when I did. What might have happened?
I knew that you would.
Mr. Holmes, Inspector Lestrade is here to see you.
Mr. Holmes is unable to see anyone at the moment. He is unwell.
A good day, Inspector.
Ah, Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to find you here. I need your help. This is a strange one. We have brought in 2 young bankers from the city, sons of lords, members of the Chamber, and so on and so forth. They were found stranded in a rowing boat that was drifting on the Thames.
A romantic escapade with an unhappy ending, Lestrade.
What? Well, yes, they were both in the bath, but...
Oh.
What?
As I said,
We're not
And they were tied together.
you are lacking in imagination, Inspector.
Well, no, I'm not. Anyway, there was a banner flapping about in the boat with the RMS Oceanic printed on it and signed by the Merry Men.
The Oceanic. Isn't that the largest steamer ever built?
Oh, thank you
Yes.
so much
And these
for the
2 young banker chaps
raid.
are sons of the owners of the
Yay,
White Star
thank you,
Line,
thank you,
the
thank
company
you,
that
thank
built
you.
it. There are rumours of corruption.
I'm not interested in politics, Lestrade.
I'll keep it then. Here's another one that's a bit more complex and maybe to your liking.
Thank you.
It's a murder, but we're unable to find any weapon. We haven't touched anything. It's at the
How's your
Roman
stream, by
Baths
the
in
way?
Strand Lane.
A murder, a vanishing
Where did you
weapon,
go?
the
Oh,
Roman
she's
bath.
singing again.
That's for us.
No, I
Watson,
don't.
fetch your hat.
No. I've stopped. Happy? Hey, everyone's a critic. Oh, we get souvenirs. Drop to 2, was about finished, then Muffin raided me. Oh, okay. I'm at 2 at the minute, so yeah. So carried on a bit longer. Oh yeah, fair enough. Sherlock, dear brother, you have made the most terrible mistake once again. Do one. Can actually sing though. Yeah, I can. I've been classically trained all my life. How could you pass this incredibly sensitive case to this feather-brained Scotland Yard bobbies? Because I can. Very well, yes, they fought the criminals, but have you not read the newspapers? No. Great fuss that has risen around it. They are generalising all Mexicans. Oh, crap. You're just jealous, Ninja. Just because you can't sing. Well, I've never actually heard you sing, but... Mycroft, a horrible brother. The grotesque murder of, black people. Yeah, we've done all that. So, hello people, if you are new to the channel, willkommen, welcome, and all that. Let's do it. Yeah, well, whatever. It's all in good fun, though. Look, there's Toby the doggy. Doggy.
On the sofa for the 3rd time today. Well, don't be surprised if
I'm actually a
Watson
regular
sits on you
synopsis
again.
singer. Oh, well, please send me a sample. I would love to hear it. Plot twist: the dog did it. Oh no, not Toby. Not did Toby. Wait, what? Yeah, the dog did it. I think the dog did it. We're going to Strand Lane. Toby has the best nose ever. That's why he's so invaluable. That's alright. Thanks for the alert, Ninja.
What a beautiful place.
With a dreadful murder. The body of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe is still in the steam room. It has not been touched, per your usual instructions, Mr.
Yeah,
Holmes.
we claimed
I shall be waiting for you here.
The dog was
Please
innocent,
hurry.
and he was like, no, I'm not having that. Bye. Oh, man. Oh, dear. Wow.
Are you able to identify the men who were with the victim in the steam room?
Yes.
Ah.
The manager of the bath, Sir Gregory Pitkin, a lad from the City Council, Garrow, and an archaeologist by the name of Blinkhorn.
Oh,
I think the
archaeology.
plump one, Garrow, did it.
I love
He doesn't seem right in the head.
Well, we shall see.
I actually wanted to be an archaeologist when I was younger.
You found no murder weapon?
No,
I even joined the
and that's why I
archaeologist
called
club as a kid.
All 3 witnesses and the victim were locked in when the murder occurred, and they remained so until we got here. We even had to pick the lock to enter.
I see.
I wanted to wait, use the men's room. Aww, Ninja.
Was there anyone else
I
here,
wanted to be
apart
a-
from those gentlemen in the steam room?
Yes, a Mr. Phillips. He was the one who called the police.
You wanna be a
He will be
legend
able to give you more
to
details.
go in to finish a 2.5-hour stream to use the men's room? I'm confused.
Good day to you, Mr. Phillips. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my colleague, Dr. Watson. Would you be so kind as to answer our questions?
Certainly, sir.
These 3 times in that space. Damn. Might as well live in it. No, you said you want to be an archaeologist. Wait. Oh, okay. I got a bit confused. I understand now. Oh, for heaven's sake. How about now? Really, you like it that loud? I have nothing to put it on. Have a break, have a Kit Kat. Where was I? But we'll be back in a bit. Okay. Enjoy your break, man. Ouch! He cut himself cutting his hair. He cut himself shaving. Fastidious. Shiny buttons. We gotta love the shiny buttons. Oh, he's a Manchester City fan. I'll leave you lot to discuss that because I'm not a football person. I didn't make this game, so don't blame me.
Please tell us the chain of events from the start of your day. Everything that you can remember. The slightest detail may be of importance.
Very well, sir. I came in at 6:30 this morning, and I opened the baths.
I'm reporting it.
I made sure that the room was clean, and I prepared the towels. The brazier was still burning.
There was a fire burning all night.
Yes, Sir Gregory ordered me to light the brazier yesterday. It takes some time until the room is fully heated.
Oh, I suppose that's
The gentleman had a meeting at 9 o'clock this morning. I wanted everything to be perfect.
I don't know.
They'd been in the steam room for 20 minutes when I suddenly heard shouting. I ran to the door, but it was closed. I couldn't open it. So I ran out to the street to call for the police. One constable came up, and then there were others, and they picked the lock. Then Inspector Lestrade came along, and he told us that nothing should be touched.
Did you receive any other visitors this morning?
No one. Until these gentlemen arrived. Sir Gregory was the first. And then, while we were discussing work details, Sir Rodney and Mr. Blinkhorn arrived, and Mr. Garrow followed.
Okay.
What happened after
Enjoy your
that?
work, dear.
I waited until
Thanks
they'd
for
all
the-
entered the steam room, then I returned to the hall. The changing room door was open, so I should hear if they needed anything.
You would have heard if someone had entered or left the steam room.
Certainly, sir. These doors make a lot of noise.
Find the murder weapon. Ooh, okay, let's find it. Apoditorium. Sudatorium. I don't speak Latin. I mean, a little bit. Quid pro quo and all that.
An ice bucket to keep the champagne chilled. Champagne for a special occasion.
Ooh, champagne.
Unopened. It was intended to be enjoyed after the steam session.
Ooh, who doesn't love a bit of champagne? Well, the teetotal.
Expensive
Apart from the
clothes
teetotal.
belonging to one of the men from the steam room.
Let's run.
These clothes belong to one of the suspects from the steam room. Clothes belonging to one of the suspects.
Dude, that's neat as hell. Let's. Oh no!
Good Lord, Holmes.
Ah, death with a peculiarly Roman piquancy.
like the one you almost had an hour ago.
Let us forget about that.
I can't forget about that. Oh. So, yeah. He's dead. Oh, God, it's like his eye, he got stabbed in the eye and it like, no. No. That's so disgusting.
There was only one hit from the weapon. It pierced the right eye straight through to the brain.
Oh.
Death would have been instantaneous.
Oh, man. I'm sorry if anybody you were eating right now.
The wound should not have bled so profusely. This pool is rather large.
I'm not feeling too good.
Look, Watson. He was wearing a ring. He very likely removed it before the steam session. Some dirt or earth. I'll take a sample.
Well, death is very recent, between 30 minutes to 1 hour ago.
I think we have found all that we can here, taking into consideration the abysmal lighting. Constable, we have finished with the body.
We don't have many leads here.
What concerns me is that we still have to find the murder weapon.
Mr. Holmes?
Please have the body removed without disturbing anything else in the room.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
I was wondering, Holmes, it's fairly reckless to carry out a murder inside a closed chamber. Why do you suppose they did it?
There are a great many possibilities. The murderer was in a hurry, or he is an artist, or a ghost, or he wanted to ensure that I'd be brought in on the case.
Probably the latter. You are ridiculous. Do you know that?
Because I hold myself in such high regard. Because the world revolves around me. Oh dear.
I should check this blood sample at Baker Street.
There's a key. Key inside.
This key was covered in blood. I should ask Phillips about it.
This is... that's the wrong name to say today. Wrong name.
G. Newell and Sons, steam specialists, Seattle, WA.
All the way from Seattle? Damn. Let's switch it on.
With the steam on,
damn.
I'm unable to see even a few feet away.
I can't see a ruddy thing. Hello? Oh! Hello? Oh. Let's switch it off. I can't see. I've gone blind. I'm blind. Ow, and I'm not comfy either. I don't think I could ever go in a sauna or a steam room. Even just a minute in there, I'm like, no, it's too hot, I can't breathe. I'm out. Glasses.
These lenses are for myopia. The wearer is short-sighted.
I'm both.
One lens is cracked, probably due to the temperature of the brazier.
Okay.
The brazier is still burning. The heat here is extreme.
Start to feel it myself.
I will need something to pick up this melted metal.
Yeah, your hand. Ah!
It is too hot. I cannot reach into it.
Ooh, feeling it. Ooh.
It's horrible. So Rodney, he's dead. Can't we speak about it somewhere else?
Blood traces wiped on the towel.
That's horrible.
I'm in shock. I don't want to talk.
You won't talk, my man.
It's horrible. I can't talk at the moment.
You will talk. I'll get the thumb screws out.
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes. back.
Mr. Holmes,
Yes.
I should like to take the suspects to the yard. You can interrogate them there. Any objections?
No. No.
None, Lestrade.
No.
How many people have keys to the steam room?
We have just the one key for now, which Sir Gregory gave to me.
So, this morning you opened the steam room, and then?
I put the key inside my desk, but when they called, I couldn't find it. It had disappeared. I don't know where it is.
Found
Did you leave the baths at any time, or receive any visitors?
No, sir, I did not.
Really? What's this morning telegram then, sir?
You are not telling the truth, Mr. Phillips. You left your work this morning, and you went to the post office, where
So
you
how's
dispatched a
everybody's
telegram
day
at around
today?
7:30.
But how could you... No,
Right.
The telegram was for
I don't
someone
know,
in
is
Manchester.
it
Mr. Holmes, it's I'll tell you everything.
a bit of a
I left the
weird
baths
day
at
now.
7:20. My sister wrote to me yesterday, and she needed a reply, or our mother is unwell. I was away for 20 minutes, and I closed the baths on my way out.
Did you receive a reply from your sister?
No, she wasn't meant to. I just told her to
Right.
pawn my old
Sister.
school uniform so that she could pay for the medication.
I wish
Did
I
you
had a
check to see if the
sister.
key was still in your desk when you returned?
No, I didn't. Please, Mr. Holmes, don't tell the police about this.
Why?
Sir Gregory would give me the sack. I need this job.
I see.
Okay.
There is a bottle of champagne on ice in the changing room. Do you have any idea who left it there?
Me.
There is? Are you quite certain? I didn't pay any attention. Do you believe that it's important?
Hey, I believe the champagne can crack the case.
Mr. Holmes?
Search the crime scene and the area of the Strand Lane. Find the missing weapon that was used to kill Sir Rodney Bancliffe. The suspects are at Scotland Yard and are ready for interrogation. The belongings of the victim and the witnesses are ready to be examined at Scotland Yard. I feel like I'm reading the news. Okay. What's that? Frigidarium. Okay.
This area serves as Sir Rodney Bentcliffe's workshop.
Hey.
This area
Yeah,
serves...
alright. No. Open the door, that's all. Archaeological tools.
Tools used by archaeologists in their research.
Yeah, I wanted to be an archaeologist and an Egyptologist when I was a kid.
I will need these tongs.
Because I just love ancient Egypt. It's like my favourite period of history. And I know a little bit about it, so... And then I've also learned stuff from Tomb Raider and Uncharted. So, yeah, that's why I love them games, because they actually teach you something about the history, you know, depending on what artifact you're getting. It's awesome. I've always wanted to dig
A
up
shape has been cut in the plate.
and find
What should be done with it?
the past. That's why. Never did that.
Archaeological findings. Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them.
Oh, another letter. Dear friend, I wish to organise a press conference at the Strand Lane Baths next month. 1893 was a remarkable year for my work in Egypt. But now it is time to set my focus on English archaeology. To shine the light on our national treasures and reveal them to the public. I would like to see as many journalists as possible in attendance to record this event, and report favourably if we treat them well enough. I should I'd like to recall my old friendship with Lord Blackmore and use the special funds of the say it now. Royal Archaeological Institute for this event. So Rocky event. I don't really.
Archaeological findings. Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them.
Shells. Aswan, 1888.
A glass plate negative is missing.
Okay.
It is a glass plate negative of an Egyptian statue.
Nice. Oh, I want to have a closer look. Yeah, can I zoom in? No, I can't. That's a pity. I want to see that.
Glass plate negatives, a remarkable method for recording ancient civilizations.
Now we just have DSLRs and computers and cloud, all that stuff. Ooh, a tunnel. That sucks.
My God, are you all right? I wonder how this could have happened.
Don't know.
Yes, it is somewhat treacherous. Fortunately, I am unscathed. To where does this corridor lead?
To the frigidarium, the coal room.
Barely unscathed and by a very small margin. And treacherous is an understatement.
Your place should be closed down for health and safety.
Those stones weigh tons. We won't move them.
It does not matter. If our investigation requires it, we shall ask for them to be removed.
I say remove them now and be done with it. Okay, we got the tongs, so we can pick the metal out. What's that? Oh, that's Exodus. Oh, wait. Are they gone? They've gone. How dare they leave the crime scene?
I should analyze this melted metal.
Right, to complete that, so let's go back to Baker Street. Where, come on! There we go. And it is time for some chemical experiments. Oh, do be Ruby!
On the sofa for the third time today. Well, don't be surprised if Watson sits on you again.
Poor Watson. Down or up? Down.
Pyrite, otherwise known as fool's gold. Selenite,
I've never heard of it.
white clay particles.
Play.
Interesting. According to the color and its composition, I deduce that this sample is white clay. Now, I need to find which area near London this sample belongs to.
Purple. Nothing there.
The sample of dirt belongs to the White London clay region, located near the city of St. Albans.
Okay.
Let us analyze this blood sample. This blood has not coagulated well. It seems very liquid. That is strange. Let us see what is inside it. Hydrogen peroxide will bring any foreign matter to the surface.
Whoa. I want to try that.
I must take a pipette and place several drops of hydrogen peroxide.
Yeah, it's not just for your hair.
Water. This blood is heavily diluted with water.
Who knew?
This is a piece of metal taken from a brazier. It appears to be silver, but I need to be sure. If it is silver, it will be possible to melt it, since silver's melting point is at around 900 degrees Celsius. Let us compare this sample with a silver penny by testing it with acid. If it changes color to match the result of a reaction with a silver coin, then it is silver.
Okay. Acid. Oh, I hate working with acid. Even at school science, I was terrified of it. Like, cause I was terrified of getting burned and having my skin. Oh no.
The reaction is the same red stain. It is silver, Britannia silver quality.
So you could buy whatever you want with that rock. Okay. So now we can go to Scotland Yard and interrogate this suspect. Ooh.
Mr. Holmes?
Ouch. I always like doing that, Mr. Ouch.
An embroidered silk handkerchief. A fountain pen with solid gold trim.
When did they invent pens? Okay, it's a fountain pen, but no. Oh no, hang on a minute. That's a fountain pen. What am I on about? I'm thinking of ballpoints. My bad.
Sir Gregory Pitkin's visiting card.
I don't know when they changed to ballpoint pens. Hi Stoney, how are you? Thank you for being here today.
When Garrow found Sir Rodney
Hope you're
dead,
doing good
he wiped
today.
the blood upon himself.
It's been a funny day.
A phial with herbs. Do you know what it is, my dear fellow?
It's the St. John's wort flower, Holmes. It's commonly used as a drug against melancholia. However, an overdosage might lead to a rash or even
Okay.
hallucinations.
You want me to sing? I'll try and make it like, oh, what's it called? I don't know what, I've forgotten what the word is, but like fitting with what I'm playing. So in these times we would have had the opera. How about if I try and sing operatic style? I can't sing foreign language because I don't know it, but I can just sing a tune in an operatic style, just to fit with the whole environment, as it were. Okay. I don't know any
An ordinary pencil.
Thank you. I had to stop because my throat was starting to feel it a bit. My throat was going. I really should warm up.
Rodney Bentcliffe's notebook. It may contain something of interest.
I hate it myself.
The last pages were torn out. We must find a way of retrieving Sir Rodney's last lines. Watson, please prevent anyone from entering the room. But first, fetch me a pencil.
Thank you.
To begin with, a few strokes of the pencil will be enough.
I should get
I
some
don't
of them
want to
for
damage the
fruit
traces.
sweets. Even though most of them taste disgusting. Today I almost found it. This date will go. History. Oh, for heaven's sake. There's nothing down there. Down.
And then to gently smudge the leftover pencil marks with a handkerchief. I'm sure that Watson won't mind if I use his.
John something Watson. Henry? Herbert? I don't know. I never actually found out.
Mr. Holmes, the coroner had... But what are you doing? Tampering with the evidence?
Busted.
I prefer to make them talk. Today, I almost found it. This date will go down in history. Sir Rodney was about to make an outstanding discovery.
Wonderful.
I could retrieve only the final words. The rest of it is lost. Perhaps the autopsy will assist us in that matter.
I'm not sure that I can allow you to inspect the body now.
I am sure that you must, Constable.
Otherwise,
Well,
I'll report you. Right. I don't know all these scientific names though. Oh, just upper lobe of the right lung. There's an old injury filled with an amount of mucus and ciliated debris that may cause a chronic infection by elements hailed by burial chamber. No, I don't want to go down there now. Ew, that is like disgusting. And I wanted to visit the tomb of Tutankhamun.
This ring was most likely the one that Sir Rodney wore. He removed it before entering the steam room.
What's that?
An Egyptian symbol. It is a very old jewel.
Symbol for what, eh? I've never actually seen this symbol.
I see the join. This ring was repaired, and quite badly too, with silver.
Why on earth would they wear such a ring?
A very pertinent question.
Because they want to, yeah. Coin. Not coin.
An old and rather dirty coin.
Yeah. We'll pinch it.
A hand-drawn map.
We're just pinching all his stuff now. Okay. We can actually go and observe the body.
An unusual wound, inflicted by a curved knife, which resulted in instant death, as the coroner's report says. According to the coroner, there were no cardiac problems nor lung congestion, but there were traces of fungus, possibly contracted from the Egyptian tombs. The coroner observed no stomach nor liver disease, if we're to accept that Sir Rodney was an occasional drinker and 63 years of age.
The bruising is in lines.
No. Do you mind?
Some light bruising
It's not even
caused by a
bullshit.
rope. They were caused by a rope around the waist. Sir Rodney was descending somewhere.
Really? Can you put it back? Thank you. Oh, wait. Okay, we got that bit. Who do we do first?
Please escort
Mr.
this
Lincoln.
suspect for interrogation.
It seems like a northern.
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. My name is Percival Blinkhorn.
Okay. He's got a. Well, can I say English accent? He's attentive. He's got. Right! I'm sorry, viewers. That was me, mother. Fresh dirt stain, recent earthwork. Ooh, ooh, watch it. Let's not get too keen. And callous. Ooh. Don't know what that is, though.
What is your occupation?
I'm an archaeologist, specializing in the Roman period. I'm working on several excavation sites at present,
My
including the
ancestors.
baths at Strand Lane.
Can you tell me more about the baths?
No.
Well, we're hoping to retrieve a great many interesting artifacts from the site, and to list any items of value before their eventual restoration and exhibition.
And has it been successful?
No.
It has, thanks to Sir Rodney.
Wabba, wabba.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney?
I loved him.
Well, I couldn't say that he was a kind man, no, but he was talented. I felt a great admiration for him, I must say.
Great.
Was it your first collaboration?
I had met Sir Rodney briefly once in Egypt, and I'd shared my researches with him. Surprisingly, my work did convince him to come here. He arrived only a couple of months ago.
Surprisingly.
Well, Sir Rodney was, a cold man, and so very secretive
He wasn't a
too.
cold man, he is
But I
now.
learned so much from him. I can't believe that he's dead.
That was a bad thing. Very bad. Very, 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 very bad. Oh dear.
Can you tell me what you saw today?
Well, we entered the steam room and we all went to sit down. The steam was particularly dense, and I didn't see anything much further after that. I just heard Mr. Garrow shouting, but we all ran for the door and bumped into each other. I was very alarmed by this point.
What did you do?
Well, the door was stuck, and with all the steam, it was quite frightening. I was barely able to see my own feet. Garrow was covered in blood.
Do you believe that Garrow killed Sir Rodney?
Oh, no. Garrow couldn't harm a fly.
The shame.
Can you recall any recent event that would occur to you now as being a little strange?
No.
Well, yesterday we had a small argument.
Is that all?
Yes.
No. Sir Rodney informed me that he was to attend the London Archaeological Congress with me. Then he advised me of quite the opposite. And rather aggressively, too.
Wabba, wabba.
Do you recognize this ring?
Certainly. It's the famous Aswan ring. Sir Rodney brought it back from his last campaign in Egypt.
And he kept it for himself.
Sir Rodney has had his own particular ideas of archaeology.
Really?
What can you tell me about Garrow?
Well,
Well, he always looks so sad. And he has been acting strangely lately. He complains about voices and visions.
no.
I will keep an eye on him because I'm worried.
Schizophrenia? That's gotta be like the worst thing.
How well were your researches progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
rather well.
Oh.
This letter reveals that Sir Gregory was prepared to put a stop to your work.
Yes. But since Sir Rodney's arrival, he had calmed down. He allowed us to work. I'm not sure what they agreed on.
What will happen now that Sir Rodney is dead?
Well, I haven't thought about that. But if it's needed, I will fight to defend Sir Rodney's expectations.
We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
No. Silver, you say? No, I don't know how it got there.
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
No, I did not.
Who did, damn it? Okay.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you, Sir Gregory. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder that took place this morning. Would you mind answering a few questions?
Tell me, Mr. Holmes, will I need to stay here for very much longer?
Yeah. There's a murder being done here. Just 'cause you got a title and you're rich and everything, you will be treated like everybody else in a case of murder. Nice.
You are the manager of the baths, is that correct?
I am.
Yes. I'm passionate about archaeology. I wanted to restore the ruins. My ambition is to open the baths to the public. Living archaeology can be a profitable business, although now I'm not so sure.
I see. When do you wish to begin using the baths?
When the archaeological researches are over, I will be free to complete the restoration. It is the usual process.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney Bentcliffe?
We were not particularly close. He had an unpleasant temperament. Suspicious, authoritarian, unkind. People possessed by genius may be forgiven for their nature, but not by me.
Was he obstructive?
Not at all. Everything he did led us to greater success. He helped us increase the potential of the building.
Well, he was good for something then.
Please tell me what happened this morning.
The test that we performed this morning was a success. The steam was working well. Then, of course, that awful murder.
What did you see?
The steam was too thick to see anything. But ask Garrow. He saw the body first.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behavior?
Look, I'm not a suspicious fellow, but I think that he had professional interests elsewhere that he did not wish us to know about.
Why should you think that? Where?
I have no idea. But after all, it was not my business.
How was the work progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather slowly, I would say.
No, he's picking. Slowly. Oh, okay.
Sir Gregory, could you please explain this letter? You expressed the wish to call off the research work at the baths.
It was all about Blinkhorn. He was merrily digging away and taking very little care about it, ruining everything and finding nothing of any value.
But the arrival of Sir Rodney changed your mind?
Sir Rodney's work was extremely promising, and it was good for the bath's publicity. So yes, I changed my mind.
Okay.
Are you aware that Mr. Garrow is under a form of medication?
Garrow? No, but I never liked that parasite.
Damn.
Do you believe him to be capable of murder?
Well, he did have blood on him. Does that make him a murderer?
Some melted silver was found inside the steam room brazier. Do you know where it came from?
No.
Silver? No.
Did you bring a bottle of champagne to the baths?
Absolutely not. Sir Rodney did, I think.
Let me think it over. Let's see. This is the best bit. It's an unexplained clue, this is. for Sir Rodney, but high cost to his morale. I'll try that though. Anything else? No. Nothing really there. One more.
Please escort
sorry,
this
it's fine,
suspect
it's fine, it's
for
fine.
interrogation.
I know plenty of people want to see action, action, action.
A good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
I am Tristram Garrow.
Yeah. Oops. He's sweating a lot. My bags. Dirty clothes. Protective amulet. A Hamza hand. Hamza?
What is your occupation?
See?
I am a councillor at the district chamber.
And what were you doing at the baths?
Well, I follow the researches. I am interested in archaeology.
You follow them.
Yes, so many things happened and we need to know. Or perhaps it's better hidden.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Garrow.
I meant nothing by that. I apologise.
What was it like to work with Sir Rodney?
It was like working with a genius. He was a hard man, but then you know this world is hard. There are always people who want to steal from you, and he trusted me. But
Are you feeling unwell?
I'm sorry. It is I. I remember. I feel so sorry.
Do you need anything?
I feel bad. I hear. No, nothing. I'm better now.
That's sad.
Please try to recall what you saw today.
The room was so hot. I had to remove my glasses. I was not feeling so very well in there.
But you found the body.
I saw the knife, you know, flying through the air. I saw the blood. I tried to escape. I don't remember.
Saw the knife. What did it look like?
Everything was as if in a nightmare. It all happened so fast. The knife was shining like gold.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behaviour?
Well, he had been rather secretive these past few days. Last Thursday, for example, I saw him leave. When he returned, it was very late. He showed me some wet coins, Roman coins, and he started to laugh.
Just mentally disturbed because he's got medication for it because he can hear voices and see things. I think he's got schizophrenia. So.
His ring. Oh, it should be destroyed.
Maybe.
Why do you say that?
It is a cursed ring, digging dark secrets.
Really?
It is after me now. I know it. I shouldn't have worked on it in the workshop. It's too late now. This is the coin that he showed me. It is from the 3rd century.
It must be very rare.
No, I don't know. Thank you. Thank you. This will help me to calm down.
Do be careful with the dosage.
Oh, you want to make
I will.
Put your money down.
I mean it. We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
It didn't help.
Okay,
The power is too strong.
I hear y'all. How much are you willing to bet then? That on it being him?
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
What? No.
Garrow appears to be rather mentally disturbed. Either that or he is a good actor.
A very good actor. Let's a looky then. Pay. Broken glasses. All my channel points. Okay, you're on. It's a deal. Stolen notes. That don't make your Could he be hiding things? We need to go to where his last exhibition was. No. Oh, I don't know. Broken glasses. They were found in there. Yes. A possible silver weapon. Okay. That means we have to go to where... Search the map. Okay, so we've got to go back to Baker Street so we can search the map on where his last expedition was. Hey. Oh, dearly. Why, hello, what's that?
What should we do next, Holmes?
Well...
On the sofa for the third time today. Well, don't be surprised if Watson sits on you again.
Okay. 1893. 1893. Oh look, Jack the Ripper. 1893. The Great Excavation in Aswan has taken over 3 years. The Roddy Baker dirt to the I can't say that flaming word. A mummy was found with a what? Something It was by the eye. He was punished for he saw that what he was not worthy.
Here it is.
By the eye he was punished, for he saw that he was not worthy. Dreadful.
So, it's a similar death. Okay, oh yeah, map. Identify
Now we
location.
have 2 maps. We must combine them properly.
Okay, let's see if we can find anything. This is a very old map. Let's have a looky then. Hospital, church. Where? That looks like
Watson, pack your bag. We are visiting a location in St. Albans marked on Sir Rodney's map.
Sopwell. We're off to St. Albans. Site closed until further notice.
This archaeological site has been abandoned. Why did Bentcliffe come here?
Why was it abandoned? That's what I want to know.
This is the map of the site. We are at the heart of an old Roman city.
Mithras! Not Christmas, but Mithras. And the empty coconuts. Oh dear, I can't be bothered to read all this. No. Another document. History. Learning. Sacrifice at the bull. It is a curved knife.
The door has been left open. Someone did not care or was in haste.
Oh, I leave my door open. Not the front door, you understand, but I mean my bedroom door. Do you know what I mean? Ooh, lovely. The Cyclops. Oops. Wrong button. Fresco. We have got an al fresco. Ah, that's funny.
The Cyclops, a one-eyed creature helping Vulcan at the forge. Vulcan, the god of fire and metalworking.
And Spock. I'm just saying. Arch of Hadrian. Ooh. So we didn't just build a wall then. We built an arch as well.
This wall was covered with mud recently. What could be hidden here?
You're supposed to uncover it, not hide it away. That's what archaeology is all about. Yikesy. Nothing. Nothing. After you stepped in, you became rather more helpful. I wonder why. Please look at your rank are not well suited for a work of such great magnitude. They lack the necessary vision. Dude. Rank means nothing. Right? When people use like their status or rank or, things like that to either get what they want or judge people on it. Like, I had a good laugh when we froze Miss Durkin's nights about the Arch of Hadrian and their wives. Damn, what a prank! However, our thesis exams are just ahead, and as you are the sacred brain of your improbable duo, I have to warn you that my gastrophytes model, the age of Greek crossbow, are not a medical device to leave constipated people, as you might have thought, is not to be touched, or else I'll have to inform Mr. Wormwood about everything we've done these past 2 years. P.S. I ate Hobbs's tuna sandwich. No! Not the tuna sandwich! If someone had eaten my tuna sandwich, there will be trouble.
This is a reproduction of an ancient Greek crossbow.
No. I did a bit of opera singing.
The gastrophetes were used with ropes and hooks
Fit in
for
with the
sieges.
time period. can't rap. The only white person who should rap is Eminem. Other than that, white people shouldn't rap.
This is the map of the South. We are at the heart of an old Roman city. The gastrophrates were used with ropes and hooks for sieges. It is a broken statue of a bull. It is a statue of Minerva.
It's Minerva McGonagall. Oh no, wrong one. Ah, ah, ah.
Neptune, the god of the sea.
I like it how they've covered his extremities up with a vine plant.
Construction hooks.
Construction hooks, okay. Don't get away with it. So I gotta find a way to scrape away. Oh no, I don't want to go down here. I need to scrape away mud off a wall. Where the heck am I now? Help. Pit. Pew! Oh wow! I've been pewed! Thank you so much for the raid. This is my second raid today. You've been pewed, pop, pew, what? You've been pewed, pew, 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 pew. Get a gun and go. Oh, I'm not saying that. Oh, that face is everywhere.
Excavating tools. A bucket, shovel, and
Welcome,
brush.
welcome, people. Oh, mate.
I don't need the ropes for now.
How are we all today? It's been a weird day for me today. I don't know what's going on today. I gotta find that blasted wall. Oh yeah, that is the way. Yeah. Oh dear. Anyway, I hope you're all good on this Friday. Doing good. Hope your stream is going alright. It's fine. It's been a bit up and down, but thanks to your raiders, it will help a lot. Stoney has bet all his channel points on who the culprit is, because we are investigating a different case, because I finished the one about the missing train. So yeah, we got a good old-fashioned murder where this man has got stabbed in the eye, and we can't.
I can see now.
We can't find the weapon. Work to help improve my day. Oh.
Frigidarium. It is located at the Roman baths in London. Someone took the time to hide the fresco, but what for?
Yeah.
I need to visit this place.
Oh. Do you need a hug? I could give virtual hugs. Oh, thank you so much for the bits, Rian. You're very you're very generous to me. You're very, very, very generous. Thank you so much, dude. Oh, I'm so happy I forgot what I'm doing. Just keep moving. Very fitting for what's happening today as well. I mean, if you don't know, Prince Philip has just died. So yeah, corgis are very fitting, I think. even though they're the queens, but there's more family than that. I forgot what I was doing. Vegetarian. So do you want to go back to that? They make me so happy. Cheery up. Yeah. We always love a good fluffy animal. I saw a video yesterday on Facebook.
Mr. Holmes, we've cleared the corridor to the Frigidarium. You can visit it now.
Thank you, Mr. Phillips.
There was a video I saw on Facebook yesterday, and it made me cry. It was this, there was this dog, and all these little bunny rabbits hopping around him and everything. I was like, cuteness overload. Frigidarium. It was just too much for me. I broke down. Too much cuteness, and I just burst into tears. Maybe I should just add more cute things on this channel.
Perhaps I could find some clues by activating the flagstones.
I would have burst into tears too, yeah. Though I suppose I burst into tears because I wasn't doing very good then anyway. And that just set me off. Oh, good, I'm not I love cute things.
A symbol.
A symbol, eh? Now this is some Tomb Raider stuff. I love it. Only this time, hopefully there won't be any traps, pitfalls, or whatever.
A hidden symbol.
So we got some puzzles to solve. Is that all of them? It goes nice and
A hidden sign.
I hope so too. It would have been
Now
weird
I have
to see
all the
Sherlock Holmes
clues
die,
to help me
wouldn't it?
find where these symbols are leading.
Like, oh no.
All I need
Mr.
is
Rollback.
imagination.
Boom. Okay, now we're using his imagination to solve a puzzle. Let's have a looky. Next one. Now, that. Wait. No. Yep. Actually, I think you can. No, Sherlock Holmes game where you could actually die. No. Oops. There we go.
The signs
Oh,
are
yeah,
pointing
there
to
was
this
this-
bust.
One of the very earliest Sherlock Holmes games called Mystery of the Mummy, and that game Sherlock can die because there's like a mummy roaming about this this house, and he's got to find what it's about because he's been called there by his cousin. Or should I say cousin-in-law? But yeah, like dealing with scorpions and stuff, or people with guns, or whatever. For what I can remember, you know, if you have a timer or something, and then you get a game over because he's just collapsed and died. It's like, wow, Charlotte, this is dying. Yes, we completed the puzzle. Well, one puzzle. Where's the door? That's the next puzzle. Find the door. Wow, yeah. No, I couldn't play the game because I was a kid at the time and it was just too scary for me.
What is this place?
I am unsure, Watson, but everything points to the fact that it was the last place visited by Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. We are approaching the end of this mystery.
Yeah, the murder victim came here because he was an archaeologist. So, but he made a discovery and not told anyone about it. So this is why we're here.
A broken glass plate. What is it doing here? I should examine it at Baker Street.
Okay. Take the lamp. We need the lamp.
How very peculiar. An ice maker.
An ice maker?
Why would Sir Rodney have brought such a device here?
Was it hot?
A sack of crude salt.
Salt? Frick's sake. Why would you need salt down here? Did you have a bag of chips? Okay, well, salt, nice. No, that's not what I wanted. There we go. And also we got to deduce. We have to deduce. Picking feels rather uncomfortable postponing the public evening. So Rodney, he was angry because of this. Yeah, that's what he said. And also we gotta, depending on what option we pick, because we can have different endings and conclusions to each case, which I like. But you know, I try and get the right one. Drug. Oh, stolen notes. He was about to make a. No, that's not it. Oh, never mind. Onward we go. Oh. A fresco. Yeah. So you can choose. You can just accuse anybody, and then you can either just you know, you can have the choice to press a button depending on telling you if you were right or wrong. That's part of the fun of it.
Mithras, the god, clothed in Anatolian costume and wearing a Phrygian cap, killing the bull.
Oh yes, it was this person who did this and that. And they're just sitting there going, no, it wasn't me. I'm like, oh, Sherlock Holmes actually got it wrong.
This fresco resembles either a ladder or a hierarchy.
Initiation grades of the cult of Mithras. This is scary, man. I actually downloaded a few more Sherlock Holmes games for the PC. So I'll have to try them out again.
The fire casts a shadow upon the floor. Mummified bodies. We're in some type of catacomb.
I'm glad I haven't got my headphones on for this.
That is the symbol of Neptune, the god of the sea.
We love a bit of Neptune.
The pillar collapsed a long time ago.
No, now how are we going to do? We have to use our imagination again. plate we picked up earlier, so there's that. Okay, so we've got to light up all the pillars. Quite. They can start off relaxing, but when you're trying to solve it after which seems like a long time, then I start getting unrelaxed and want to put it off.
It resembles a bull.
So we've got a trident, a bull, an arch.
This shadow seems to represent a bridge.
Do excuse me, people. Oh crap. I know there's a box, I'm busy.
Yeah, but your mother's just brought it upstairs.
I know.
There's another one.
Oh my days. Be right back.
Have a jelly baby. Would you like a jelly baby? Shut up! I'm not fit to guard a jelly baby. Would you like a jelly baby? Would you like a jelly baby?
It's true then. They say the evil one eats babies.
Would you like a jelly baby? Are you coming? Have some jelly babies.
But what are they doing about it?
Have a jelly baby. Have a jelly baby. Would you like a jelly baby?
Have a jelly baby.
Would you like a jelly baby? Anyone for jelly baby? Have a jelly baby.
Would you like some jelly babies?
A jelly baby. My right hand pocket.
What colour would you prefer, sir?
Orange.
I'm back. Pen's sake. Still here, I'm going to be in and out while I start to prep the food. Ooh. I'm sorry about that, everybody.
It is very similar to the face of Mithras. The shadows show us the way to go. We will find Mithras after Neptune, the bull, and the bridge.
Parents, parents, parents. That's what it is. Mithras. Okay, we've searched all the tunnels here. Ugh. I hate curry. What am I doing? Find the missing weapon and the bridge. So we got to go back to the excavation site. Make my curry face. Colour with jelly bean. You mean a jelly baby? I'm sorry, Stoney. I have none. The shops have some. If you want to go out and buy a pack. Jelly babies are okay, but they're not the sort of sweets. I can have maybe one or two, but like if I kept having loads, I would probably be sick. Okay, we've got some hooks and stuff because we worked out. We've got the ball here and the arch and the tunnels. Dismounted device.
This is a reproduction of an ancient Greek crossbow. We should use these metal rings to help us reach the bridge pillar. There might be something behind these leaves. I'll have to find a way of getting there.
So many interesting flavors. I love it that my Be Right Back screen is talking about jelly babies. Mechanic mechanism holder. Where's the mechanism? Mechanism. Shutter groove. Now we've got to try and put together a crossbow. No. Yeah. Try it now. What's this? Handle joint. Where's the handle? That's the handle. Put it in the joint. And then yikesy yikesy. Bow rabbit. We made ourselves an ancient crossbow. I used to like I used to gorge on candles and star mixing.
Those wings on the bridge are perfect targets. Firing against graffiti requires a lot of practice. This one is ready. This one is ready. The bridge is ready. Now we must cross it. Watson, come here. I have found something.
Geronimo.
Are we inside the hidden temple of Mithras, Holmes?
I am not sure.
Yeah,
We
I
had
did
better
it.
be careful.
We're I don't know where we are. We're in the Mithrium? Oh god, now I gotta work out which path to go to. Yikes.
Which way should we go, Holmes?
There ought to be some clues here. Let's take a look around.
Hold on. Right. Clues are. No. That's it. We gotta follow these symbols. So. I think we gotta go from the bottom to the top. Going through the right tunnels. Or else, heck knows. Otherwise it'll probably be a dead end. We got a, I don't know, bug thing, helmet, and a crown. So again, I know what it is every time. Crown, it's crown. Oopsie. Oh, up the stairs. Hini, you know. Okay. Oh man. Nope. Okay, maybe if I swap. No. No. Come on, man. Work with me here. You know. Okay. Wait. Nope. I'll put it back then. Yikes. Oh, I don't know what's worse, this or Nancy Drew. Eek. Nothing, do nothing. I want to cry. Come on. Oh. Did I do it? I did it! Yay! Yes! Alright, I feel so smart solving puzzles. Crown, so I've got either... I've already done it now. I had to get the... You know, sort of weigh them down so they're the same level to open the gates. So I've got to go like an arrow, helmet, and a whatever that is. So it will be a helmet. Onward! I wish I had that kind of success on Nancy Drew. Nancy Drew, I'm like, sorry, I'm looking it up. Right. So you've got either a, I don't know, it looks like a sword or something. Or whatever it is. I usually give them pet names, but... Okay. Okay. Oh, and this. Sorry. I didn't see that there. I was going to say. Not bad. I'll be glad when I'm out this flaming tunnel. Okay. Got a sword or whatever. This thing. Oh dear. Right. You got a helmet, a sword, and a whatever that is. It's a whatever that is. Off we go. Oh, mate. Come on, we must be nearly there by now. Thingy up. Okay. Oh, this must be the last one, right? So we've got whatever it is. Another helmet. This one. This must be the last one then. Behave. We made it. We're in the main chamber. We made it.
Look, it's the golden knife. But how to get it?
We're not even archaeologists, that we're beating the archaeologists.
This lamp is not old. The oil is still fresh. Perhaps Sir Rodney passed by here.
No, I do not think so. Remember, he went no further than the catacombs underneath the Frigidaria. The murderer left this land.
Look. So now we've got another puzzle. To freaking try and get the knife.
Watson, I need your help.
Watson, come here. I need you. I'm Watson now. I'm Watson. Yeah, Watson.
The golden knife of Mithras. A long-lost relic has resurfaced. Watson, it is time to conclude this case. Excellent. Now, we should find another way of getting out of here.
goes downhill. Right, okay. Just open the door.
The door controlled by this mechanism is already opened.
Holmes, you surely would not have left me here alone.
Very easily, but perhaps not this time.
I cannot leave Holmes trapped here alone, even though he did ruin my favourite handkerchief.
Oh, okay, let's go get him back. Oh, mate. Okay, I'm here now. Okay, we can both go now. Oh, babe. Woo. Okay. We got some experiments to do.
There are 12 pieces here. Let's try to gather them.
Now, this puzzle work? No. Oh well, we got two right then. I'm hating this puzzle already. Can we skip? Okay. So L1.
It is a mold, and it is ready for casting.
I ain't dealing with that.
The mold is prepared for casting. We just need to fill it with certain material. Sir Rodney has made a reconstruction of the mythical golden knife. He seemed unafraid of maledictions, and yet
The melting pot.
half a glass of water should be enough to create a plaster solution.
Yeah, listen to science, kids. Put it in.
Now let us see what we have here.
Now, listen carefully, because I want you to do this. This is your homework. Look at that. We have created a knife of our own.
This knife is very similar to that described by the coroner as the weapon that killed Sir Rodney.
You should not leap to any hasty conclusions, Watson.
Okay, now we got to put together the photograph we found in the underground tunnel. Oh, mate. Very good, is it? No. Must be some bit somewhere. Oh, that bit. There's obviously a bit missing there. Oh, I can make that bit. Oh. Nearly there. There we go. Final piece. Bubba.
Done. Watson, could you please use this negative and your photographic equipment to process the photograph?
Oh, what's in the photographer now?
Thank you, Watson. Now I must use reagents to develop the photograph.
Ice cream in the desert. We are indebted to the Romans who developed the technique. You are very welcome. Thanks to my ancestors. It's true, I am 60 Italians and technically my Romans are my ancestors. There's Sir Rodney on the right. We're eating ice cream in Egypt. Nice.
Ice cream in the desert? We are indebted to the Romans who developed the technique. The Pyramids of Giza in Egypt.
I so want to go there.
Another archaeologist, most probably. Salt. Ice. Ice cream.
Oh, I want some ice cream now.
Sir Rodney.
Ice cream.
So that's it. Salt and crushed ice may help to create ice cream.
Ben and Jerry is ice cream. Gareth Jug champagne is not nice. Okay. Oh. Mold form, that's it. Well, that went a bit wrong. Okay. No. I'm just click everything. And it's just going wrong. What do you want me to work out then? The strange rude add a golden knife. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. See if we could create a silver knife now. That was it. Silver.
Let us try to create an object from silver by using the mold.
Put it in.
It will take a minute to melt the silver with my gas burner. Done. Now I can proceed further.
Okay. Put it in the mold. I should be a science teacher now.
The mold is hot. I should wait for it to cool down.
No, I don't want to be a teacher.
Done. Now I can proceed further. A homemade silver knife.
Ooh.
Excellent. We have created a knife with the silver that we found. It could have been used to kill Sir Rodney.
It was extremely clever to create a weapon that could dissolve at the scene of the crime.
I know. That is very clever. Like, damn. Oops. But, ooh, an ice trial. Now we gotta see if we can do an ice knife. Whoa, so many knives. I wonder why this.
If I wish to shape the ice knife, then I need to pour water inside the mold.
Let's pour it in. Hey, Master Ed.
Ice, salt, and then the mixing. It should be elementary. We need to reach minus 20 degrees Celsius to fully freeze the water inside the mold. Before beginning, I must remember that I have enough ice and salt for no more than 4 attempts.
All these knives. Oh, okay. Okay. And we're doing an ice experiment.
Holmes, look. The temperature is reduced.
I know. Science, dear sir, science. Look at how you. It's hard to hear over the game. Oh boy. Thank you so much for the bits. I'll turn it up in a minute. I can't let this ice go hot. Eek! Because this demands timing. The game is good. We've completed.
Excellent.
We completed
Now we must
one
check to
case
ensure
and we're
that it is
almost
adequately
finishing another.
frozen.
Is it a foot? It's not a foot. Why would you think it's a foot? Hang on then. Ooh! My microphone nearly fell down again. Okay, I'll turn the game down a bit. Try that. Says the game is a foot. Oh yeah. Ow. My bad. Oh, elementary, dear. Elementary.
An ice weapon for a cold-blooded murder.
We got so many
An
knives,
ice
though.
knife. A surprising and yet a very brilliant idea.
Yeah.
It's the perfect weapon. It enables one to kill a man and then it melts. The only trace it leaves is a small puddle on the ground.
Oh yeah, by the way, thank you for the bits. Like, I don't know whether you heard me earlier. I forgot whether I said it or not, but thank you so much. my mind is, my brain's just turned to mush. Oh, mate. So we got all these knives. We will find out which knife it is. And we got to choose who did it as well. Silver knife inside the brazier, but was it used to kill the man? Yeah, and you can have different endings to each case depending on what things you choose. Golden knife and an ice weapon as well. Oh, okay. No, go away. No one knew who'd put in the champagne. The ice knife. The ice knife did it. But who actually committed the crime? Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Sir Rodney's secret, an important discovery, a metaphorical bomb. He used it as a powerful means of annihilating anyone who stood in his way, and that he alone might take the fame and glory. Yes, well. Okay. Okay. God, we're so close. Who killed Sir Rodney Bencliffe? I think we may have to interrogate people again. No. I mean, someone's already bet all his channel points on one suspect. Oh, mate.
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes? I love doing that.
Mr. Holmes?
Because they're all the same. Mr. Holmes?
Good day to you, Mr. Holmes.
Okay, you're different.
Please escort
Okay,
this
we're going to
suspect
interrogate them
for
more.
interrogation.
Oh, dear. Mithras.
Perhaps you could explain the cult of Mithras to me.
No, there is nothing to say. We are not the worthy ones.
Oh,
But Sir Rodney believed that he was.
He was wrong. I have visions. The golden knife, the mummy. Oh, it's all my fault.
Oh, mummy.
Calm down, Mr. Garrow.
Okay. The poor dear. Garrow is tortured by his obsession with the Mithras curse. He has been driven insane, a condition worsened by the medication he is taking. Garrow is melancholic, victim of over-medication. Oh. Well, yeah, he is an ill man. Motive paranoia. Well, hang on a minute. We ain't finished yet.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
Give me a flipping. Oh! My mic just fell down again. Damn thing.
What can you tell me about Mithras?
Nothing much.
Oh, so much.
Oh, okay.
It was the core of our work. Why do you ask?
Were you seeking the golden knife?
Golden knife.
I see you are an amateur. Yes.
Just an amateur?
golden knife
Dude, that's Sherlock
was our
Holmes.
grail. It is said
He
that
ain't
it
no
bears the
amateur.
only text explaining the ritual of the cult of Mithras.
I understand. I read something about immortality.
A myth. The knife would provide immortality only to the worthy one. And yet it is cursed, and it would kill you if you are not initiated.
Of course.
Did you expect to find the golden knife at the baths?
Well, Sir Rodney thought that it might be there. Did you observe the knife representations there? They are so extraordinary. And we had hoped, but... it is a tragedy that he has passed away, taking all of his secrets with him. As soon as I've been released, I will continue Sir Rodney's researches in his memory.
Ah, that's nice. Here, Mr. Pitkin.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. The paintings in the baths are focused on Mithras, I understand.
Yes, They are what make this place remarkable.
I see.
And that is why Sir Rodney came here?
He believed that the golden knife, which is an ancient ritual item, was hidden somewhere around the bars. I admit that it would be wonderful if it were true.
And you are not concerned by the reputation of this artifact?
You mean the curse? Before someone is dead, it is a blessing. After they are dead, well, then it becomes a curse.
Let's see, I got raided twice today. I think you were watching, you got raided with Pew, but before that, I don't know. Do that, come back to your screen, you're in a whole new Yep, I've done that. Yep, it's happened to me. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh dear. I found all the clues, have I? Okay. Hang on a minute. What's a melancholic? Blinkhorn's interest. Nice, humiliated now. Happy to be here nonetheless. Aw, thanks. I live to entertain, so you know, make yourself at home, because we've just solved another mystery. That Mr. Blinkhorn with ice knife. He killed Sir Rodney to avenge an abuse of power. The death would be to his financial benefit and would allow him to emerge as a luminary in this field. He used an ice-made reproduction of the golden knife of Miss Thras. Now, it's condemn all the way, because I don't approve of murder. Happens if you get things wrong. You just have nothing. You would just have an alternative cutscene with Sherlock just saying, "Oh, you're guilty of this. You did this and you did this," and they're just sitting there, "No, that's wrong," and then you just carry on to the next case. It's dependent on. So I'm condemning him because I don't agree with murder myself. He's been a very naughty boy.
I'm feeling rather uncomfortable. Why have I been put into these cuffs?
I fear that you had better get used to them, Mr. Blinkhorn. They are your reward for the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe.
What? No, that's a lie.
It is regrettable, for you are a talented archaeologist. I will request that you are placed in a prison where you are unable to dig an escape tunnel. That is, of course, if they decide that you shall live.
Yeah.
You, the consulting detective who salutes your intelligence in performing the perfect crime. Yes, but also the gentleman who detests your motivation.
You know nothing.
You wish to be the one who would reveal this to the world.
Is that the golden knife? How?
I also like to dig, you see. I only followed your trail. Such a pity that there is always someone willing to steal your credit, wouldn't you say?
Damn.
And there was the chance of a lifetime. You had to take it. It was not to be shared. But now I am here, and there is no one who will stop the tread of justice, Mr. Blinkhorn.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Damn fool. Yeah, so you get this, and then you can press a button to check the conclusion. So it will light up the conclusion, green if you've got it right, or red if you've got it wrong. So, though, just, I don't know, if you have the game, just play with it, really. do whatever you fancy. So, Stony, if you're still here, you owe me all your channel points. Because you got it wrong. Yeah, because if I do that, I press the button and it tells me what the conclusion is. So it's green, so I got it right. But you know, it's your, you know, do what you like, love. I accept the decision. I am a justice seeker now. The Abbey Grange affair. Now this is an actual this is an actual book. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's book.
The bane of the foot, not a word. Into your clothes and come.
Same with the first mystery, The Death of Black Peter. That one was.
I'll wait for you in the sitting room.
I've not read it, but
I've just received a note from Inspector Lestrade. A
That's
letter from
more
the
the expert
suburbs.
than me.
He is in need of my presence. Whenever he has asked for my
Aw.
assistance,
Watson
it
is
has always
nodding
turned
off.
out to be entirely justified. I fancy that every one of his cases has found its way into your collection.
Yes, they all seem worthy of...
However, I regret your fatal habit of looking at everything from the point of view of a story instead of a scientific exercise.
Oh, Holmes, you...
I beg your pardon, I digress. It would be much better to examine this letter than to try to convince you.
Oh, okay. If I can read it. She's still there. What does she do all day or night?
The letter is on the table, Holmes. You should take a look.
I agree with you, Toby, that Watson's shoe is preferable to Mrs. Hudson's cold cut.
Ouch. Now that's a low blow, dear.
The letter is on the table, Holmes.
Which
You
table?
should take a look.
This table.
I can tell from Lestrade's handwriting that he was in a hurry when he wrote this letter. A wax seal with the monogram E.B.
Ah, Emma Buller. Oh no. Okay. Brackenstall.
The Brackenstall family coat of arms.
Okay, okay. Oh, it's 3:30 in the morning? No. I'll go back to bed. Immediate assistance. Something quite in your line. So, except for releasing the lady, I will see that everything is kept exactly as I have found it. I beg you not to lose an instant. Difficult to leave Sir Eustace there. Oh, we kept the silver knife, but I suppose we had to give the golden one away.
So, what is it, Holmes?
Promising, as always. It appears to be a case of murder.
So you believe that Sir Eustace is dead?
I should say so. Lestrade wouldn't have sent for me for less. His writing shows considerable agitation, and he is not an emotional man. These people
know, he
belong
seemed
to
quite
high
happy when you
society.
offered him
The
orange
quality
cake.
of the writing paper, the EB monogram, their coat of arms. The crime was committed before midnight.
Holmes, how can you possibly tell?
Well, it is all thanks to Lestrade. He wrote his letter at 3:30 in the morning. Imagine the chain of events before that. The local police had to be called in. Scotland Yard was notified. Lestrade himself had to make haste there, and finally compose the letter he sent to me. All of that makes for a fair night's work.
It makes sense. Lestrade also speaks of the woman he released.
That seems to indicate that she had been held somewhere during the crime. Much time has been wasted. Let us find a cab and go to Abbey Grange immediately. I live in hope of an interesting morning.
Shame it's 3:30 in the morning. Oh yeah, we can take the letters as well from the previous cases, so we can read about what happened after, which is beautiful. A colossal scandal in high society. Sir Rodney Bencliffe has been murdered. Yep. Tet, tet, tet. Oh well, time to go to the Abbey Grange. It is. This is my favourite Sherlock Holmes game. There's quite a few to check out. My first one was, well, it was Mystery of the Mummy, which was years ago. I think that was the first one to come out. Then I played Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper.
Ah, Mr. Holmes
which
and
was
Dr.
quite
Watson, here
gory
you
and
are. I'm very glad that you have come, but perhaps I should not have troubled you after all.
There's
And
Sherlock
why is
Holmes
that?
versus Arsene
Lady
Lupin.
Brackenstall has come to her senses,
The
and she has given so
Awakened,
clear an account
the
of the
Silver
affair that there is not
Earring,
much left for us to do. You
this
remember that
one
Lewisham gang of
and,
burglars?
What, the
the
three
Devil's
Randalls?
Daughter, which I was
Exactly.
not
The father
really
and two
enamoured
sons.
with.
It's their work. They stole a silver service, which is of
And
great
now,
value.
Sir
and now
Eustace
we're awaiting
Brackenstall is dead,
the next
Yes.
game
His head was knocked in with
called
his own
Chapter
poker.
1, which
A
is
violent
about
act of
a
aggression.
young Sherlock.
Yes, the
I
poor
think,
lady.
I suppose him
She has had a
starting
most
out
dreadful
as
experience.
a young'un.
She was assaulted and tied
So
to a chair.
yeah, I'll be looking
But I
out for
think
that
that you
one.
would best see her and hear her account of the facts. She's in the morning room with her maid, Teresa Wright.
I love these kind
Where
of
is
games
the body
because
of the
I like my
deceased?
murder
In
mysteries.
the dining room.
I'm a big
We
Agatha
haven't
Christie
touched
fan
anything.
as well.
All right. I'm
So I
going
love
to
my
examine it.
Poirot and,
Very good, Watson.
you know, sorts like that. I'll have to play another Poirot game, I suppose.
Sir Warthen Brackenstall.
Brackenstall, damn.
Lord George Brackenstall.
Ooh. Look at that.
Lord Ramsay Brackenstall.
Ooh.
Baron Lyndon Brackenstall.
Damn. And is it
Lord Brigham Brackenstall. The Brackenstall family seems rather austere.
yeah. Like hell nah.
Lady Brackenstall awaits you in the morning room.
Oh, fine. I'll talk to her first then. Ladies.
Ladies, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting Inspector Lestrade in this investigation.
Yourself around the house.
Mr. Holmes,
What?
I am the wife of Sir Eustace Brackenstall. We were married
uh,
only a year ago.
I am sorry for your loss.
No,
Please
that's
accept
not
my
him.
deepest
No,
condolences.
that's not the victim.
I
That's
suppose that
that's
it is
his
no
ancestors.
use my attempting to conceal that our marriage
the
has
Petons
not
of the
been a happy
family.
one.
Yeah,
I fear that all would tell you that.
yeah, but I think
Even
they're
if I
all
were
dead.
to attempt to deny it.
So, it doesn't really matter now, does it? Yeah. I mean, there's pictures of me in the house. Because I live with my parents, so I would love to get myself painted. I was thinking of getting a portrait done for my 30th. Just, I don't know, just for the experience of it, really. I wanted to see what I look like painted. Oh, dear. But, you know, we all have our opinions. That's fair, I don't like looking at no, I don't like looking at myself. Because I don't like looking at my fatness. But there may be a few exceptions, say, I don't know, if I'm acting in something and I want to get feedback and, you know, review myself, or like photo shoots, I need to have a look at myself in the photo shoots to check whether they're good enough for my resume, as it were. Pics of my cats. Ah, kitties! I don't have any cats. I would like a cat.
Can you describe to me the
I
events
love
of
cuddly
yesterday
things.
evening?
Is it really necessary? I have already told Inspector Lestrade all
No, I
that
don't
happened.
have any pets.
Yes, madam.
I've
it
never
is.
had a pet in my whole life.
I will tell you then. Sir Eustace retired about 10:30.
And we don't have room for
I
a
sat
pet
in this
right
room
now.
until after 11, absorbed in a book. Before I went upstairs, I entered the dining room to fetch a candle and... Oh, God.
Please, go on.
As I approached the French window, I found myself face to face with an elderly, broad-shouldered man who had
Never
just
mind.
stepped into the room.
One
Close behind the
day,
first man,
my
I
mum
saw
wants.
two others.
My mum wants a dog.
One of them
I want
struck me a
cat.
savage blow with his fist and felled me unconscious to the ground.
And then?
When I came to myself, I found that they had secured me tightly to a dining room chair. It was at that instant my unfortunate husband entered the room.
Damn.
He fought with the intruders?
Yes, I think he had heard them, for he was holding his stick. But they were
Yeah.
3, and he eventually succumbed. One of them, the elder one, struck him a terrible blow with the poker. I fainted once more. When I opened my eyes, they had withdrawn. Then my brave Teresa came to my
think
assistance.
it's okay to hit a woman. They're cowards. I mean,
Did these 3 villains steal anything?
Yes, I found that they had taken the silver from the sideboard. But you can see for yourself in the dining room.
oh no, not the silver.
You mentioned that your marriage was not a happy one. Was there anything specific that was troubling you?
True,
He
true.
was not a nice man when he was drunk. And he suffered from dark moods, but nothing
Oh.
else.
Basically, you know, you shouldn't bully people because why?
The bruises on your hands are at least 1 week old. Your
I
husband
never
caused those
understand
bruises?
bullies really.
Oh, do
like,
you?
picking on
Yes,
people.
he did.
Like,
He was very angry at the
Why?
time. Out of control.
are you just
Again.
that bored and sad with your life?
Sir
in
Eustace
life?
was a drunkard.
Look, you
To be
have
tied to
do
such a
that.
man for life is worse than death.
Mate, if I was with
Your
if
ladyship.
I was with someone who started hitting me, I would have been out. I would have been out straight away. Well, actually, I would have kicked them out. like hell no. You can get out right now.
Teresa, I would like to hear your
Teresa.
testimony.
Certainly, sir.
Goodbye. Wrinkles. They're from Australia, see? Handkerchief with a vinegar smell. Resuscitation. What? She's caring because she's got vinegar on her handkerchief. What? I have no idea what that means. And a coffee stain. Well?
As I sat by my bedroom window, I saw 3 men in the moonlight down by the lodge gate. But I thought nothing
Vinegar
of
can
it at
be
the
used to
time.
clean.
If I'd known.
Okay.
And then?
My parents
I
just
went
put
to
it on
bed,
their chips.
and it was more than an hour after that I heard my mistress scream. And down I ran, to find her tied to the
interesting.
chair and him on the floor with his head smashed.
Maybe I should
That's
clean
all I
something.
know.
Though, oof, it'll make the house stink though. Like, oh god, ugh. The house stinks of vinegar. You got water to clean my reptile tank. Oh, Clemenette, you got a reptile tank? You got reptile pets? Jack Randall, William Randall, Melvin Randall, pirate career. They had a pirate. They're not pirates, but that's their job. Pirate career.
The description of the Randall gang provided by Lady Brackenstall is identical to the one in the Times article.
Though, I'm all for different sort of pets, but not spiders. I can't deal with that. I don't do spiders. Randall gang. Fate in the hole. What? Hang on a minute. And just yesterday I was thinking about cleaning my car, but I'm not cleaning it with vinegar. Hell no.
This photograph of Lady Brackenstall and her maid Teresa was taken at a
I've had
port.
snakes, geckos,
but which
lizards,
one?
spiders, hamsters, cats, dogs, hedgehogs, like so many. Damn. Oh, we got hedgehog house in the bottom of our garden. Funny story, my mum put down some cat food for the hedgehogs. But an actual cat came by and ate it. Didn't leave any for the poor hedgehogs. Oh, the poor dears. I mean, I've always wanted to touch a snake because I've never touched a snake before. Geckos, lizards, that's fine. Spiders are a complete no-no. Because I have arachnophobia, so that's a complete no-no. Hamsters. Anything fluffy. I want.
So the lady
I
and
love
her
everything
maid
fluffy.
came from Australia a year and a half ago on this ship.
Especially the baby animals. I love the fluffy babies.
A trapper's hut.
I mean, I keep mentioning lately that I've always wanted a bottle feed a lamb. I'm not a vegetarian, but I don't eat lamb or rabbit because they're just cute. I can't eat
These
the cute
scratches are
fluffy
most
things.
definitely made by the picture
Especially
frame.
the babies. I can't do it. So
This
I mean,
is Sir Eustace's safe.
I have, like,
There may be
teddies
something
and stuff
important
instead.
inside. I must ask Lady Brackenstall to open it.
I am a bit of a kid when it comes to cuddly things. I love my cuddly toys.
Lady Brackenstall, could you open
Freaking
this wall
27.
safe?
No, it is my husband's safe. I do not know
Oh,
the
well.
combination.
We have to open
I'm
it.
happy.
Your ladyship?
Oh yeah, we can inspect the body now, right? Can we inspect body now?
You should examine the body of Sir Eustace Brackenstall.
Okay. I mean, look at that. Talking about animals. Like, no. Like, fox hunting. That should be properly banned.
A fur trader's cabin.
Because foxes are one of my favourite animals.
So, Watson, what have you
And
learned from examining
their
Sir
laughter.
Eustace's body?
They're so cute.
Well, I can
I want
confirm that
one,
the
but
death
I
was
can't
instant.
have one.
Sir Eustace was facing his attacker when he received the blow to his head. There are no other apparent injuries.
That must be the murder weapon.
The murder weapon. Ouch.
The head was cracked
That'll
with the
hurt.
force of the blow.
Ugh.
It is covered in blood. Sir Eustace might have struck his head upon it while
Hello,
falling
I'm
from
trying
the
to stop
blow.
eating beef and
That is
pork.
one
Because
possible
of smart
explanation.
creatures. But I'm allergic to wheat, so it's rough. Oh damn. Yeah. That would be too hard for me, I'm afraid. That and chicken. I like chicken too much.
Quite a large stick. A formidable weapon.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah, foxes. Yeah, I'm sorry, but it ain't gonna happen for me.
Barefoot. He had therefore been in bed and did not have time to fully dress.
I don't really eat. Well, I don't know. I'm more of a chicken person than beef and pork. I like them, like beef if it's burgers or a roast dinner. Well, beef and pork for a roast dinner. about it.
This glass has some wine traces,
chicken, yeah,
but no
chicken.
visible beeswing.
Chicken.
A decanter standing next to the open bottle.
I'm getting
An
hungry now.
inseparable pair indeed.
Talking about food now. It's like, no, don't get me hungry.
This glass has some wine traces, but no visible beeswing.
Oh, say I want chicken nuggets. Oh.
There is beeswing at the bottom,
Yeah,
as if the
chicken-
wine had
yeah,
not been
chicken
decanted
nuggets,
before being poured. It is rather
chicken-
strange that only one
chicken
of these glasses
burgers,
has dregs of
chicken
beeswing inside
salad.
it, while the other two
Chicken.
are clear.
KFC.
Chateau Calon Ségur, French wine,
Oh.
Grand Cru.
Chicken. No, bad. Chicken. Can we change the subject? I'm getting hungry now.
Sailor's knot.
Yummy.
That's interesting. This rope was handled by the murderers. We need a scent hound to
Oh,
follow their
yeah.
trail. I will take it with me.
Since you like animals, we've got a doggy in this game. Doggy! There's a doggy in this game. Were there three people? Three people. Right, bent poker and a dead body. Do 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 do. Violent behaviour. Fire-based crate and a body. I think it's a poker blue do. Poker blue do. Assaulted his wife 1 week ago. I don't care if you're a sir or whatever your status is, you should be put in jail. But since you're dead now, it don't matter, does it? No. Okay. So now.
This is the chair that Lady Brackenstall was tied to. The hunting scene. This candlestick is valuable. It is interesting that it was not also stolen.
Maybe they're selective.
A bottle of wine is missing here.
Let's get the drink on.
These wine bottles are expensive and mostly from France.
Oh, wee.
An empty silverware box. It appears that the intruders have stolen the contents.
Yeah.
The criminals did not thoroughly ransack the house. They only took a little silverware.
Okay. Right. We have to go back to Baker Street because we need to pick up Toby for his scent because he's got the best nose. He'll help us. Come on, doggy woggy. Doggy!
Come on, Toby. We need the best nose in the British Empire on this case.
Doggy! Alright, now we can go back because we're bringing the dog. Doggy! Doggy. Ah!
Search, Toby.
The damn mite fell down again. Oh my days. Behave, will you? The mite don't want to stay. We're the doggy now. We're Toby. No, I won't do that. Doggy. Woof woof.
The intruders entered the shed for some reason when they were making off with the silverware.
Say. Woof woof. This way?
The scent leads to the well. I should check it.
But wait.
The intruder's trail is lost behind this wall.
Ah, never mind.
The criminals left the house through the French window. They walked to the shed, then across to the well, before fleeing by climbing over the wall. I wonder why they chose such a winding route.
I don't know. Oof. Open the well. What's inside?
There's something glittering at the bottom there, but how can I reach it?
Oh, we need an item which we haven't got yet. Stuff in the shed.
This hook
Ooh,
might
yeah.
be useful.
Hook, hook, hook.
Bags of seed. Some empty bags were recently moved.
Hey.
Small gardening tools, nothing of great interest.
Suitcase.
This old suitcase sounds hollow. It must be empty.
Oh well, never mind. But we can put the hook on the well. Oops. Squeaky, squeaky.
Silverware.
Oh,
This is hardly a
we
coincidence.
found it.
The Brackenstall coat of arms.
Damn.
It appears that we have found the stolen silverware.
Okay. So I'm just gonna do this. Oops. That does not compute. Does not compute. Okay. Violent behavior. No, okay. Okay. Well, I'm going to end it there because it's coming up to my 3-hour mark. But we shall write out, no? So let me have a looky. Let's see. Let's see who we can read out, okay? Oh dear. Okay. Let us let's raid Hawk's Corner because he's been supporting me and oh hang on. Yeah, Hawk's Corner. He's playing just Okay, it worked. So yeah, thank you so much, everybody who popped in, everybody who donated bits. I will be back on Sunday. We're continuing on Kingdom Hearts. That should be fun. So yeah, anyway, thank you everybody for popping in, and I hope to see you next time.